Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Stray Gods, the Roleplay Musical. We're finally tackling Act 3. A lot's happened since I last recorded. Got a Steam Deck. That's cool as hell. I love it. I've been using it a lot when I travel. I would have actually recorded this sooner, but something happened, and I just went deaf in my left ear for a few days, which was really weird and random, and then just literally last night at, like, 12, it just randomly and was suddenly back to being fine. Anyway, we're gonna jump right into it because I wanna. Oh, that's right. She died.
I know what Freddie meant to you.
I forgot about that. I forgot she died. Oh, I should not be laughing. I'm sorry. I completely forgot she died. It should have been me.
It should have been me, not her. This was my fight, my problem. I'm already slated to die, if anyone paid the price.
And repeat history? Would you rather have died there, passing your Eidolon onto Freddie instead? Freddie gave you a chance. Gracie, is that what happened to Calliope? Was she attacked by the Furies as you were?
Yeah. She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
The Furies. Sent by the same person, I imagine.
I think it actually might have been better if the Eidolon had been passed on to Freddie, because she would have been safe, because Apollo and Hecate would have been there to witness it. So it wouldn't be my situation where I became the god and no one was there to witness it. Who can command the
Who could send
Furies?
the Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
Even in our prime, none of the idols had the Furies at our beck and call.
Okay.
Perhaps Zeus, but he's long gone. I honestly didn't know the Furies still existed.
Oh shit, is it Zeus?
Clearly someone can do
Is
it.
he still alive?
I mean, unless they weren't sent. Unless they were responding to something else, something you'd done unwittingly. I'm sorry, I'm afraid your guess is as good as mine.
Oh my god. What are the Furies?
What are
That's
the
a good
Furies?
question.
They didn't seem like people.
They're not. Hecate called them embodiments of retribution, and I suppose that's the best description. They go back to well, the time before my memory. I was once told they were created to enforce the most ancient laws.
There are ancient laws now?
Decrees one couldn't break, written in blood. Laws even idols abided by in the days of old Olympus. But those surely died with Zeus. Even if they hadn't, you can't have broken any. They're not easy to overlook.
And what are these laws exactly? Like,
I know Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just feeling. I still don't understand why.
Well, apparently she wanted to speak to the Fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
oh wait.
The Fates are primordial beings, like the Furies. They're said to control destiny.
That's right, because she
Perhaps
was...
Calliope wished to know her destiny. Or change it. I'm not sure.
It's possible she already knew her destiny, because we know Hecate mentioned that she was supposed to die in like 11 or 12 months in a car crash. Maybe she found that out or something. Why did the
If the
Furies
Furies
stop?
are so
That's
powerful,
another
why
good
did they
question.
stop? They just stabbed Freddie and left.
They're not assassins, Grace. They're enforcers of the old laws. I imagine they decided the debt was paid, whatever it was, when blood was spilled. The blood didn't have to be yours.
So if Freddie
died.
hadn't interfered,
Then they would have come after you. And they wouldn't have stopped until they were through. Not ever.
Are the fates really that
Can
powerful?
these fates really
Like,
control
especially in
the
this day and
future?
age in the world.
They're tied into fate, as I am. Perhaps they're even where my power stems from, or how Hecate's books are written.
So someone really didn't want Calliope messing with them.
Or you, apparently.
Could it have been the fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
I doubt it. If they didn't want to answer the mirror, I'm certain they simply wouldn't.
If only we knew more.
I don't know what to do. We still have no idea why Calliope wanted to talk to the fates.
Oh, hi,
Why
Persephone!
not ask them? You too have caused quite the stir. Hecate is beside herself, and Athena is out of her mind.
Yeah, I
Well done.
stirred shit up.
How long have you been listening?
Long enough to know that you need another way to speak to the fates, unless you're planning on trying the reliquary again.
No, not a chance. We'll find the truth on our own, Persephone.
If you sent Grace to wander about looking for Calliope's memories, you're already out of options.
Okay. Stop fighting.
Enough, both of you. This
Literally, I
isn't
hate why
helping
everyone
anyone.
gotta fight.
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so,
Okay.
now's the time. I thought not. The fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld
Oh,
and
yeah,
realm
that's
of
true,
the
they
dead.
do.
What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
That would make sense. Oh, true. That is a little bit too much in your advantage.
Is
Did you
Apollo
plan
right?
this?
Is this something you planned all along, Persephone?
Meaning what? What, that I knew what would occur at the reliquary? Perhaps you think I'm the one who unleashed the Furies upon you.
You've waited for this opportunity for over a century.
Waited.
True.
Yes. Bided my time. And the moment has arrived.
But you came here to help, right?
And I came here to help.
Okay. This is so weird playing this because like my left ear still feels all weird. Like it's my own voice is muffled, but everything else sounds perfectly fine. It's wild. We get. Well, I know we can, but I wonder if
that
she's going to give us new
something we can do?
information.
Just go to the land of the
Christina
dead
did.
and overthrow it?
Truth be told, there isn't much to overthrow. Few mortals still believe in Hades, and thus its halls have been nearly empty for eons.
So how do you...
The throne itself is the key, both symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
Okay.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
Ooh, we're breaking another
So
rule.
if we go to Hades and find your throne, how much trouble would that get us into exactly?
A great deal.
It's not as if Athena could execute Grace a second time.
But she's already been warned about breaking more rules.
The responsibility of this will be mine. Let Athena try to take my throne again.
Okay. Wow. How does one
How do we
find this
get
throne?
to
Good
Hades?
question.
Do we need a key, like the reliquary?
Athena took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which leaves only Hermes.
They won't take you.
They might,
Well,
if you ask them to.
No, Apollo. Jesus
So your promise to
Christ.
help Grace was an empty one? Step up, for once, and do what she needs you to do.
Speaking
Get us there.
facts.
I'll lead us to the throne, and Grace can speak with the fates. It's simple.
When you say it like that, it genuinely does sound simple, but
there really
it's
no
not
other
gonna
way
be
to
simple.
talk to these
Like,
fates?
No way.
Do we have to take the nuclear option?
Do you want to try going back to the reliquary?
No. No. Hell no.
The only other person with a direct connection to the fates is Apollo here.
You know it doesn't work like that.
Then it's the throne or nothing, isn't it?
Okay.
That's another crazy
Well,
plan, right?
I
Grace.
guess we literally have no other option.
I know, but There's no point in stopping now, is there?
I can't. I'm sorry, but this is a step too far.
And consider this, Apollo. Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies. According to the old laws.
Her soul is in Hades.
Oh. Yeah, you should have left with
What?
that.
Freddy's in Hades? What? Persephone, why didn't you lead with that?
I didn't want it to seem like I was playing on your sympathy, Grace.
But you'll play on mine. Fine. I'll get you into Hades. But I'm not going with you.
If that's what you prefer, by all means.
It's fine, Hermes. Get this over with.
Hermes!
Shall I wait here, or...
No. I'm not gonna lie to them. Hermes has always treated me fairly.
Oh, hey, if it isn't Apollo and Grace, and, Persephone. Wow, the whole gang, huh?
I'm afraid I have to call in that favor. I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh, man, I don't know.
Yeah.
Athena specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone, you know? No matter what.
Oh, this is pointless. They're never gonna help us, Apollo.
Can I ask what's going on? Nobody ever tells me anything, and you want me to get in huge trouble, but for what?
I don't know why I can do both of these. I literally don't know why I can do both of these, but I'm gonna say it's to save Freddy.
Freddy's dead, Hermes.
What? When did that happen?
She was killed by the Furies. That means she's in Hades. Probably. I have to try to find her there. You're her friend too. I know you wouldn't want to abandon her.
Okay.
I
Signal
forget
when you
he
need to
can
come
literally
back.
make a portal anywhere.
You sure?
But how
Yeah, feels like the right thing.
how do we signal
careful,
when we
Grace.
come back? Like what?
And remember, the underworld doesn't give up its shades without a price.
I think I can tell her the rules, Apollo. Let's go.
Okay. Time to save Freddy. And also speak to the Fates.
Welcome to the
Whoa.
real underworld.
Definitely not as fiery as it was in
Wow.
a lot of depictions. Oh, it is stormy though. There is lightning. God, this looks amazing.
It feels so empty. So lonely.
It's not completely empty. Neither is the throne, for that matter. A bitter shade named Orpheus has been squatting on it since my exile. I fully expect he'll be waiting for us.
Who's Orpheus?
Who is this Orpheus? The name sounds familiar.
Not if I might.
It should.
ancient
His is a
mythology.
popular tale among mortals regarding how he once came to the underworld to retrieve his love, Eurydice, and left with nothing.
Oh.
Hades tricked him, you see. And with Hades dead, the blame has evidently fallen to me.
That
So
Orpheus.
he's not a fan of yours.
He is not a fan.
Okay.
No. Not that it matters.
Jesus. Persephone
You didn't think to
genuinely
mention
does not
earlier
care.
that the throne was occupied?
Because it's irrelevant. Orpheus isn't an idol. He's just an angry little
Just
man
an
clinging
angry
to an
little man.
existence that doesn't want him any longer.
And what are we supposed to do? Organize an armed resistance? Challenge him to a duel?
That's what you're here for.
I'm gonna fight him?
Oh, you'll see.
Wait a minute. So, is there or is there not an Eidolon? Is the Eidolon in the object, the throne? Because technically you think it would be whoever has the Eidolon would rule
Okay,
Hades.
so there's an angry ghost sitting on your throne.
But Persephone
Anything
should
else about this
have the
trip you've
Eidolon.
neglected
They
to
do
mention?
have the Eidolon, I believe.
Come. It's time to cross the Styx.
Unless Hades' Eidolon is gone and they have their own Eidolon. Well, we are gonna cross the river Styx, I guess. I wonder what they made the ferryman look like in this game. Because his depiction is normally the same in just about
The
everything, but
ferryman will
sometimes it
come soon.
varies.
As we are not dead, you will need to convince him you are worthy of passage. State your case clearly and with determination.
Oh, that is a massive book. Jesus Christ. Oh my lord. Tall. Yeah, yeah, that'd be a valid expression to make.
I am Persephone, also known as Despoina and Kore Sotiera, once queen of the underworld, and shall be again. No, Corone, I did not bring you any cards. I am not here to entertain you.
They just want to play a game of cards. Oh, I love it. I'm here to say Freddy.
My name is Grace, and I'm here to save my friend Freddy. Have you seen her?
He says he has. She spoke a great deal as they crossed the river, and that made him very happy.
Happy? Why happy?
I don't imagine Corone gets much company these days, Grace.
Aww.
No, she didn't. Neither of us brought games to play with you, Corone. Stop asking.
He just wants to play a game. Let's
I'm
find something
sure
to
we
play.
can come up with something to amuse him.
Oh, they're so happy.
You don't even need to interpret that for me.
Yes, what fun. Thank you for encouraging
Bro,
him.
let's play a game of I Spy.
Let's get underway, Corone. It's a long ride to the throne room.
Or maybe we could do car ride bingo. Let's do it, Corone. Oh, it's music time. I can tell because it's gone all cinematic interizer yellow here. Oh.
I wouldn't touch that.
Oh, shit.
Way too much for you. Overload you. Blow a fuse. Every story, every memory winds up here in the water. I used to dream that this river would rise, swallow the anger, tears in my eyes. Then suddenly I was found alone. I destroyed Hades, but was denied his throne.
Really is dead here, isn't it?
Everything here is fading away. She needs her queen.
We're here for Freddy, too.
I killed the king fair and square.
I'm here to fight
no
Freddy.
right to take it from me.
I don't know much about suffering. You've seen your life disappear. I lost a friend. If I could find her again, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
Oh, shit. Hello, Orpheus.
Someone's coming. There's music floating through. Someone's coming. and it has me singing too. We have visitors. I think we all know what to do. To the throne room. This bard's about to meet a muse.
There's someone singing with us.
We should stay focused
That
on the
would be
fight.
Orpheus.
Is he a muse?
Oh, he's so much more than that.
Someone's
We
coming.
might have a problem.
A wolf is waiting in the
This
tomb.
bard's already
Someone's
dead,
coming.
but you can defeat him.
I can feel
Whoa.
them howling at the
My
moon.
help.
Don't forget why we came here.
There's a name here
I won't forget,
that reeks
but you
of
can bet he
enemy.
knows someone's coming.
It's about time, Persephone.
Orpheus, I've been. What happened to the music?
Oh, I love when musicals do that. There's someone trying to sing and the music just cuts.
I have been waiting for you, Persephone, for so long. And you brought a muse. Hi. Lovely
Did he
tune.
just take control of the music?
Can't remember the last time I collaborated with someone so talented. No offense, Ben.
Aw,
Welcome.
Benny.
To my
Bro, you can't just insult Benny like
Let me
that.
treat you to a song. A welcome gift. I have the floor. It is mine, after all. Muse. Any requests?
Can you help me find...
Questions?
Can you help me find Freddy? Yeah.
My friend is dead. Can you help me?
Loop. River keeps secrets deep in the water. How far do you sink till you're buried below? I challenged the fates and found my Eurydice, but you had to kill her, and I won't let it go. You're asking the wrong person.
I hear your torment and your suffering. They made your love disappear.
Whoa.
I lost a friend. If I can find her again, that's why I'm here.
That's why I'm here.
That's why I'm
Orpheus,
here.
you're here for you are stubborn.
This is when you say you're certain you had no control. But I saw you smiling when your husband condemned my soul.
They're literally fighting over nothing. Like,
Corpses in crowns, tangled and trapped. Eyes full of cobwebs, only looking back. Don't you see what I see? Looks all dead to me, you're both the same.
The same?
I like what you're doing, Muse, but I thought you'd be on my side.
Bard is to blame for the hell that he's been in.
Persephone.
they're
you're
both
the
at
reason
fault.
I'm here.
Scrutinize both of
I'm
them.
not here to give in.
Oh, you think I will?
Can I get this through both of your heads? You're fighting over something that's dead. I mean, you should have seen this coming.
There's no point in reasoning with him, Grace.
Oh, I believe she was speaking to us both.
I certainly wish I'd seen you coming.
May as well hear them out for a brief
I
moment.
spent millennia wondering if I hadn't tried to interfere.
You'd be with her now.
But how? I made a young and stubborn vow. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
You both exist somewhere on the border between real and imagined, the living, the dead. So how can this place be everything you dreamed of? You both deserve more. You must let it go. You both deserve more than this stupid throne.
honestly sent shells, not chills.
We have been fools.
You're right. Yet, what about the throne? We can't just leave it empty, can we?
No! I need to be badass to take the throne. We have to destroy it, but don't we need that to save Freddy? Why would we destroy it? Why is this a kick-ass thing? But that feels like it'd be an intelligence thing. Oh god.
All that going around in circles, digging up old wounds, and for what? So you can fight over a chair. There.
You dare. What gives you the right to interfere in this manner? That throne was not yours to break.
Look around you, Persephone. Hades is empty. That chair you wanted so badly, it doesn't matter anymore.
I'm flabbergasted right now.
It mattered to me.
You literally
Keep
just
that
agreed to give it
throne
up.
With tears and blood, Grace. With years of humiliation you know nothing about. I thought we could help each other, but no. No, you would rather lecture
You
me.
literally just agreed to give it up. Quite literally, you just agreed to give it up.
So what's your plan now, Grace? I assume you must have one after that big demonstration.
My plan? It's exactly the same as it was before.
You've lost me.
Come on, Persephone. Do you really expect me to believe you just showed up at my apartment eager to help? You wanted to do this, but you couldn't. You needed to convince me, to convince Apollo, to convince Hermes to help you.
Jesus Christ, this is so
And for
convoluted
that-
in my head.
You'd say anything, right? You'd tell us there was a way to contact the Fates.
Which there never was. You're correct.
This bit.
Freddie?
Persephone.
If the throne alone could bring somebody back from the dead, surely even Orpheus would have figured it out.
No, I'm not gonna say I hate you. Like, honestly, I do kind of hate her for that, because that is manipulative on so many levels. But at the same time,
I should have realized it sooner,
like,
before we ever came here. I guess neither of us is as smart as we think we are.
And neither of us will get what we want today.
you.
As opposed to your original plan, where that would have only been me.
At the very least, I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear. Yet, you might have spoken to her.
Literally gonna do my own run of this later just to take that throne. Because I know you
know
can
what
romance
it's
Freddy.
like
I
not
know
to get
she's
the
a
chance
romanceable
to say
character.
goodbye.
That means there's gotta be a way to save her. There has to be. Hello? Freddy! Oh my lord.
Freddy, you're here.
Yeah, I've actually been watching you since you arrived. It's not like there's much else going on.
Fred,
No, don't even start, Grace. I made my decision. I don't regret it one bit.
I do. I want to go back. I want it all to go back. It's not supposed to end like this.
Literally, it's
This isn't the
not.
end. Hey, it's not by a long shot. You still have a whole story to finish.
Without you,
Yeah,
without me. I don't want to.
well, I don't blame you. I happen to be really good company. Hey, no.
I guess this is it, huh?
Almost.
Words cannot explain how
I found someone
flabbergasted I
while
am
I was
right
down
now.
here. Someone you really need to meet.
Calliope, what the fuck are you doing here?
Calliope? This... You can't be real. Your soul is inside Grace.
My
Idols don't...
Eidolon is inside Grace. The rest of me... I'm here, Persephone.
This is real.
I guess you two were better acquainted than you said. Huh?
Calliope! You
We
can't be
parted
playing
ways
for
years
both
ago.
teams like that.
Persephone couldn't take my lectures any longer.
I'd take them now. I
You
miss them.
can't. No, you can't be
No, you
double
don't.
teaming Persephone
Think
and
about how
Apollo
bitter
unless they
we argued
know
at the end.
Calliope. You can't be doing that.
Don't blame yourself. Not when there are so many fond memories to cherish instead.
I was talking to you about the
I
soul.
don't get it. I thought the Eidolon was Calliope's soul. But if that's true, then
The Eidolon is what makes us an idol, but it's not our soul. Each of us adds a piece to it as it passes on.
But what about the memories?
The memories are but a reflection. And after the Eidolon is passed on, old memories become a reflection of a reflection. It's why the idols have forgotten so much. You knew this truth once, Persephone. Long ago.
That's what happened. Yeah.
we need to know what happened to you, Calliope. How did you die?
Why didn't you come to me? If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have. But I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
Apollo's prophecy?
He didn't tell you? No. I don't suppose he could have.
Okay.
It's a long story.
Well, it's. Let's start with Apollo.
Start with Apollo. How is he involved in all this?
Apollo delivered, with great reluctance, a prophecy that said I needed to die.
And who did he
What?
deliver this prophecy to?
Athena.
No.
Then she sent the Furies after me when I went to the reliquary. I barely escaped. I fled back to the mortal world. To you.
Why come to me? Of all the places you could have run to, why come to my apartment?
Because I was dying.
But I couldn't save you. I barely even knew you.
I was wandering the streets that night, wondering if I should go to the reliquary or just flee.
Okay.
And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived. I didn't know what would happen to me, but I thought, just in case, I knew I had to hold out until I reached you.
None of this is your fault.
I don't blame you, in case you're wondering.
You don't?
You didn't ask for all this to happen. You did the best you could, Calliope.
Thank you for saying that, Grace. Truly.
Okay, why did you go to
Why
the
did you
reliquary?
go to the reliquary? We know about the mirror, but
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the Fates are the only ones who could, if they would even help me. I doubted it, but I was desperate. I never got the chance to ask. Someone told Athena where I was going, and she must have realized what I meant to do.
But how did she get the Furies to attack you? They aren't pets. You didn't break any of the old laws.
I don't know. Maybe it's something the ruler of the idols can do. But you'd have to ask Athena.
Okay, you went to Pan for the key?
You went to Pan for the key to the reliquary, right?
Yes. He's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually. He told me about it long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Oh. Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's it. You forgive him, just like that.
I'm sure he feels guilty enough, my love.
Apollo hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Because she demanded it. She was desperate.
How did you even find out?
Apollo was horrified after he delivered the prophecy, and he refused to stay silent. And he came to warn me. He was torn. Telling me meant I was locked into it. I still think he did the right thing. Though I expect he disagrees.
What did the prophecy say?
What was the prophecy? Surely I need to hear it.
If I tell you, you'll be locked into it, just like me.
But the prophecy doesn't just say you have to die. There's more to it, right? They always require interpretation.
Apollo told Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
It's about me
It
too.
doesn't just involve you, does it? It involves me. It must, or you wouldn't hesitate.
Athena wanted to know if there was a way to save the idols. The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives.
And I'm the last muse.
And now you know the prophecy.
Now we know the truth.
That's it then. Now we know the whole truth.
We need to confront Athena. Apollo, too, for not telling us what she'd done.
If he had, Grace would have been locked into the same fate as Calliope.
We don't know that.
What now, I guess? I don't...
I have to go back. And I have no idea what will happen. None of this seems real.
So many years of history, fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud of you, but it's time to go.
Alexa! Stop! What the actual fuck?
Saw before how trapped we were, so far from shore. Great at the time, but it's time to go. It's time to go. Will I know where to go without you to guide the way across the storming seas? I've had a compass bright and clear. Listen to me when I say, whatever path from which you think you strayed, you will find I choose a muse.
You would give up godhood to bring her back.
Any day, every day, a life for a life.
What is happening right now?
Please stay.
Grace, no. It's time.
Oh my god. No, let him.
Who knows what comes next?
Oh my god.
But I will face it beside you.
What just happened? The ultimate sacrifice, you just couldn't let go.
You've
What did
returned.
I do? What did I... She's alive! Yes!
You brought me back.
She better
from
not
the
be depressed
dead.
at me for this.
Of course I did.
Are we both mortal now? Is that what's happening?
Did you get a chance to speak to the Fates?
I'm...
No.
And what happened?
I'm not the muse anymore! I'm not the muse!
Freddy is the muse now. That was the only way to bring her back.
Then you're not the last muse.
And you know why that was a problem, don't you? That's right. We learned about the prophecy, as well as all your
This is
lies.
wild.
You knew the truth this entire time, even when you said you were helping Grace.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Tell me
Is there
everything.
more you haven't told me? Did you know about the Furies as well?
No. I didn't know how Calliope died.
But you knew Athena was behind it.
I thought I could nudge you in the right direction. Help you find the truth without learning about the prophecy.
Well, you failed. We know it now.
Well, then it's done. You're locked into it, as is Freddy. Athena will want her dead, too.
You're right. I actually hadn't considered that part.
I'm so sorry, Grace. I never meant for this to happen.
I'm flabbergasted right now.
That's right. Leave. It's what you're best at.
Persephone, please stop throwing hands. Stop throwing verbal hands, please.
I don't know how this will affect your trial. We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof, it makes enough sense that Athena couldn't just brush it off. You're not the last muse any longer. After all, your Freddy isn't on trial. Yet if Athena believes you both need to die in order to save the idols, she'll find a way.
Could the prophecy be
Do you think
true?
the prophecy could be true? That in order for the idols to live...
It didn't say live. It said continue. That word bothers me.
Athena seems pretty certain what it means.
Athena sees what she wants. I don't know that I agree
Oh, that's
with
true.
her.
It doesn't say
And I
live,
won't
it says
just
continue.
give in.
Continue
like
what?
Apollo.
Continue living.
When you go to
continue
the
staying
trial,
hiding,
I'll back your play.
continue
Up to and
dying,
including
maybe?
overthrowing Athena. Calliope would approve.
But what about...
Just so you understand, our chances aren't good. I suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
I'm
Great.
so fucking flabbergasted right now. Like, Freddy was like, oh, yeah, you kinda gotta die. Or, no, or Freddy was like, oh, yeah, you kinda gotta let me die. Let me move on. You weren't supposed to die in the first place. You literally were not supposed to die. Your fate... Because I wouldn't have even been the Muse now if whoever killed or whoever controlled the Furies didn't intervene. We're going to confront Freddy first. I hope I can talk to everyone, or at least 2 or 3.
Freddy, can we talk? Freddy, please. Whatever I did, I need to make it right. Talk to me.
Oh, shit. That's right. Freddy knows about the whole veil thing, don't they? I can't remember if we told them about that or not.
Freddy, are you okay?
No. No, I'm really not. Why did you do it, Grace? You brought me back. You made me the Muse.
I would do it again, but I don't want to...
You'll be so much better at being the Muse. You know all about Greek mythology. And music is your life.
Quite literally, that does
I
make
don't
sense.
care if I'm good at it or not. Grace, I told you that I was at peace with my decision.
Okay, true.
I've
but...
watched the struggles you've had as the Muse, and now you've thrown them all on me. You didn't even ask.
Okay,
You don't
fair.
wish you were still dead, do you?
Oh my god,
Did I
no, not the
screw up?
dread. Please.
I don't know.
Well, we kind of did ask, and she said no. I'm sorry I didn't ask you, I guess.
I should have asked you first. I'm really sorry. It just kind of happened.
It's not that. It's not just that. I came back from the dead. And I was actually dead. And I'm not the same now. I've changed.
What's
and it's not just being the
changed?
Muse. I'm different, and so are you, and nothing between us can ever be the same again.
Of course it'll be the same. Why wouldn't it?
Grace, I sacrificed myself because I love you. I'm in love with you.
Oh!
And I have
Right,
been
I forgot that was her character
for a
arc.
really long time.
Yeah, I already knew. Or suspected, at least.
You did?
I always wondered. But when you called me up to join the band, I think I kind of knew why.
Well, it felt like we never saw each other anymore, so it's just all I could think of to keep seeing you.
I was happy you did. I'd missed you.
There, I thought I was doing such a good job of hiding it, too.
No, it was fairly fucking
Such an idiot.
obvious. I didn't want to hurt you, though.
I didn't say anything because...
How is this gonna work, though?
I didn't
Because
wanna
I've
hurt
done
you.
the Apollo route for the most time, but I brought Freddy back.
So much for that plan, I guess.
You mean the world to me. More than any stupid powers.
All platonic friends.
What's gonna happen at the trial? Athena doesn't know I've become the last Muse. When she learns that, she's gonna want to kill me too, isn't she?
She might. But she's not gonna get that chance. Because we're gonna stop her first.
Damn right we are.
Oh
Let's
yeah.
get through tomorrow, okay? The rest of it, we'll figure it out afterwards. Together.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Confront Apollo! Apollo time! We gotta confront him. I don't know if I have to confront all of them. I might have to.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, Oracle!
Paul comes in, mopier than his usual mopey self, and won't say a word about why. But of course, it's you.
Damn. I know you care.
Look, I know you care about Apollo. I'm not here to hurt him.
Uh-huh, yeah. And, why should I believe you?
Because I care about him too.
Uh-huh.
I guess I can go ask him if he wants to talk to you. Don't be surprised if he says no, though.
It's all right, Oracle. I think Grace and I need a moment alone, if you please.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Paul.
Don't mind me. It's not like I was in the middle of anything.
Criminal side eye while eating a chip.
I know how Persephone feels. But not you. You'd have every right to be furious with me.
This is a lot of morally gray areas, because he specifically didn't tell us he knew Calliope was going to die. But at the same time, to tell us that, he would have to explain the prophecy, which would lock us into it. I'm worried about
So
you.
you've said. I'm more worried about you, actually.
Facts.
Worried about me? After all you've been through?
I gave up a lot to bring Freddy back. I don't like losing friends.
When I first became Apollo, I was so sure I could help people. Help the world. I ignored the warnings. You have no idea how many lives I ruined before I stopped. I never should have given in to Athena. This one time, I thought that maybe it would be different.
You don't know everything.
You don't know everything, Apollo. Half the problem is that you and every other idol thinks they do.
What do you mean?
Trying to prevent the prophecy is what's making it come true.
Yeah.
So you want to, what? Stop
I
trying?
figured he'd have that complex,
Maybe.
and that's, Well, see, that's the thing about prophecies. It's hard
I
to
hope
tell
this
whether
doesn't
not
change things
trying
between
makes
us.
it come true, or trying makes it come true.
You've come to mean a great deal to me.
Sometimes of prophecy, it may be one or the other. Sometimes it's both, and it's unavoidable, but some are avoidable, which is...
Does my being mortal change anything for you?
It means I need to be thankful for whatever time I have with you.
That's good enough for me.
I guess all that remains is the trial. Whatever happens, Grace, I'll be standing right there by you.
Okay, so that's 3 people who will be supporting us. I don't know if Pan's gonna support
You
us, or
better.
if he's gonna run, because I feel like he'd run. I'm gonna confront Pan and Persephone, might as well.
Pan? Are you here? Pan!
Huh.
Alright then. Guess I'll just head off.
I thought you
Where
didn't
the
wanna
fuck
see me
were you,
anymore.
Pit? What the hell?
You're not here to yell at me, are you?
Did he glamour hide himself? Is that what he did? I wanted to apologize.
No, I wanted to apologize.
Apologize? To me?
Yeah.
Well,
For thinking you might be behind Calliope's murder. Turns out that's not the case.
oh, then you've learned something, haven't you? Something not exactly pleasant. I see. Isn't that always the way? Tell you what, Grace. Let's indulge in one last transaction. Relay what you've learned, and I'll see if I've any advice to offer.
Tell him everything.
Okay, where do I begin?
Well, of course it was Athena.
Oh.
Wait, you knew?
No.
Oh, that's right.
How
We
could
did
I?
learn.
So what now?
Let the prophecy play out.
Huh?
Let it play out. It doesn't say the last muse will die. Just that she must for the idols to continue. Perhaps the idols shouldn't continue. Seems reasonable enough.
I doubt Athena would agree. Or many of the other idols, for that matter.
Yes, well, if history says anything about the idols, it's that we're a bunch of reactionaries who make poor decisions.
True.
Frankly, change is long overdue. Continuing on as we have been isn't appealing.
So
and
he
I
thinks
doubt I'm
change
the
means
only one who
changing the
thinks
way
so.
they're living.
I'm rather looking forward to the trial now. How exciting.
Huh. Interesting. Persephone. Let's see what Persephone thinks.
Did you forget something, Grace?
It felt like we hadn't quite finished our conversation.
It seemed pretty finished to me. What more is there to discuss?
Why didn't you tell me about you and Calliope?
What, tell you I loved her so you and Apollo could pick apart our relationship and then cast me as the murderer? Tell you I spent 2 years hoping she would return, only to find out that that was never gonna happen? Tell all of that to the one she was now a part of, who would one day remember everything we were? Calliope would not have approved of the way I acted. But then she seldom did. It was so good to see her in Hades, to have her say she forgives me. I just wish it were as easy to forgive myself.
What the fuck would have happened if we given the Eidolon back to,
You could apologize, you know. We could start over, from square one.
You shatter my throne without so much as a by your
You
leave.
agreed
And
to
I'm
give
the
it
one who
up.
apologizes?
I could go first if you like. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too, believe it or not. Is that better?
It's a start.
Do you regret it? Surrendering your Eidolon?
How the fuck did we do that, though? Idols can just surrender their Eidolon without dying? I mean, I think it's implied once you live past a normal human lifespan, you can't. But what the fuck? I don't know if it's because we're still early on in being the gods, so we haven't really raised the veil or anything.
Giving it up was the hardest thing in the world. But this was too important.
Maybe it's because we were doing
no
it as a
matter how
sacrifice?
difficult.
I don't know.
I wonder if I could have done as much. For anyone. You do realize you may have brought your friend back, only to doom her to a quick death.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I don't think so.
You gave her your new life. And you get to walk away as if nothing ever happened.
Only if we survive. And I would never walk away from a friend.
Okay. I guess we can only go to the auditorium.
So this is it. You're back where you started, with nothing to show for it. Tomorrow we head to the trial. And who knows what'll happen.
Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. All my life I have been carried through, at the mercy of tides I lay unproved. But now I stand oar in hand, hoping my choices won't sink me. What can I do? If I'm a boat lost at sea, can I build sails, find a breeze on my own destiny?
Sorry for laughing.
Okay, here we go.
Trial time. Where?
Hello?
Okay, the bird's listening.
Oh, Grace, there you are. Everyone is already waiting for you on Olympus.
Hermes. Isn't this
I
Olympus?
thought this was Olympus.
Not this office building. My word, no.
Okay.
Welcome to Old Olympus, dear.
Old Olympus? Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh, we are on Olympus, Olympus. Okay, cool.
Is this a real place?
Everyone's here.
It's the memory of a real
Mysterion.
place, which for us is the same thing.
Okay.
Let's begin, shall we?
Hi, Pan. Apollo.
brothers, sisters, everyone. Look around you. We few who remain fled to this new land to escape the war, but we are not out of danger. I waited to tell you until I was certain, and now I am. The idols are dying. It will not be long before even our immortality deserts us. The time for extreme measures has arrived.
I would love a DLC for this game, or just a sequel to this game, or a prequel.
How do you know it's true?
Like,
How can you
based
be
on the
so
stories we
certain?
hear from the war.
Each time
and
we pass on our
etc.
Eidolon, we become a little less. It is, however, not solely that. I have had Hecate researching the matter for decades, and her results are conclusive. We are diminishing. I am at this trial to tell you that, as always, I will look out for you. I will save you.
Why does this feel
Trust
like a
in
political
me,
election?
Pallas Athena, daughter of Zeus and leader of the chorus, and I will do anything it takes to keep you all alive.
Anything, huh?
And who might you be, my dear?
I'm gonna
Go
let
on,
her speak.
Tell her.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Hi. For those of you who haven't met me, I'm Freddie. Just came back from the dead. And I'm the new muse.
That's impossible. Do you think us fools?
Quite literally!
Grace is standing right here, alive and well.
Yeah, you see, Grace gave up her Eidolon to bring me back from Hades. Seems that's a thing you can do. Don't suppose that changes your plans for the trial at all, does it?
The Eidolon was not Grace's to pass on, so I'm afraid you'll have to share her fate, Freddie.
It must be difficult. Feeling as if everything is on your shoulders, and yours alone. One moment of weakness and it all falls apart. You've been doing this for so long, you don't even know how to stop, do you?
Wait, did we not tell Pan
Oh,
that Freddie
dear
was the last
child.
last
Why
muse now?
on earth would I stop?
Because what you've done is wrong. If it wasn't, then why not come clean? Go on. Tell them about Apollo's prophecy. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. Isn't that how it goes?
It's true.
This is intense. We know the truth.
We spoke to Calliope in Hades. She told us how you sent the Furies after her.
But how would she control the Furies?
You couldn't have.
Yes, she could. Just like she gave up her Eidolon to me.
Maybe you even knew that once, but you've forgotten it. Just like all the idols have. You don't know everything, Athena.
No, I do not accept this. You are lying.
You're the one who's been lying. Or would you like to explain to the idols how you murdered Calliope based on a vague prophecy?
God damn.
Tell them.
Yes, it's me. It's me. Of course, it's me. The one who gets it done. Don't you see? It had to be. You all turn away when I got the.
Oh my God, Freddy's eyes doing the glowy.
Once it's on the dish, that's how we do this. Yes, we. Yes, you and me.
Wait, how does this work though? Because we're not the mutants.
Always cared for you.
Is it like the first, or the courses in a code where we don't have control?
All these things that you are not prepared to do. All I ever did, all the sacrifice, all I ever hid, trying to be nice, everything for you. But in any case, I always knew you'd throw it in my face. You're so controlling. Sorry, little bird, time to wring your neck.
This I know, once the muse is dead, questions creep, they'll burrow in my head. What did I do? What didn't I do? All this time, you've shown us what to sing. Wisdom, that's what you bring. Is that still true?
This coming from you. You're lost, little boy. You've lost all perspective. You're ready to throw this away for this little mite. He's not throwing things away. He's picked up the fight. None of you see. So it's down to me.
Oh my God.
It's fine. I'll take all the blame. I'll take all the pain. Think you see it all? You just see a scrap. You wanna make the call. You need to hold the map. You cloistered children. It's time for you and all who stand with you. Yes, you too. Form a team.
She's just unleashing the furies on everyone! Oh my God!
Hey, y'all, now listen, I'll be crystal clear. I'm saying this to everybody here. No substitutions, no, you're all too dear. We're keeping everybody leaves this place alive.
Hi, Apollo.
So romantic, me and you. I wouldn't wanna be cut to pieces. We're just
Oh shit. That's Darren was down beside me.
Grace, I love you. Oh, not in that way. I just meant to say you're great, Grace, and I'm with you, or I'm not with you.
And Pan will definitely stand beside me, because
You know what I mean?
Really? Pan, you?
The way I see it, if you have to take Grace, then you definitely have to take me.
oh my God, this is it. We have something from like every song. We have Look Into Me over here. We have the starting song stage. Oh, I love that.
Of course, it's me. Because of me, this prophecy would come to be. My Olympus is gone, and you're all looking on at her stranger wearing my
Oh, that is bloodied. Okay.
My Olympus is gone. Now I'm some other one. Just how long has she been in place?
She did mean well. Even if it was fucked up, she meant well.
You set off hoping you could get to somewhere right. But it's been too many years since the mainland was in sight.
There was a voice in me that shouted, Athena, you be strong. Be strong. No cost is great enough. It was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong, and now I don't know what the right thing is. I leave it up to you what to
Ooh.
do. With this.
Oh shit. I forgive you, but your time as leader is over. I forgive you.
I forgive you, Athena.
Look into me. I know what I see. Yes, a monster. I've met monsters who weren't monsters. I'm a monster to me.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Grace. I'm sorry, all of you. I wish Calliope could help. She does. She hears me.
Calliope. So what happens now? Forgive but don't forget the high road. Okay. Hello.
Are you finished? You've been talking forever.
We're done, yes.
And?
You certain about that chair, brother? You've always said you didn't want it.
I think it's about time, don't you?
You take it over?
Wait, you're leading the chorus now?
Only for the moment. That's what we need to tell you.
Okay.
We've decided to disband the chorus.
Oh.
Whoa.
No more laws, no more hiding from mortals. It's time the idols found a new way.
Okay.
So what? Will you, we reveal ourselves? That might not go over well, you know?
We'll give it some time to let those who are afraid go into hiding, but it needs to happen. We have to rejoin the world.
What about Athena?
What about Athena? She can't be okay with this.
She won't fight it. She said, and I quote, Whatever your decision, I will abide by it.
Seems right.
Then you improved meek, Athena?
The fight's just not in her anymore. She was so certain she was doing the right thing.
It must be tearing her apart now that she's failed.
Aphrodite, you're so
We'll
brave.
see how long this new Athena lasts.
You're all in
You
agreement?
all agreed to this? No argument?
Oh, we don't do anything without argument, dearest.
It's what Calliope fought for. It seems appropriate. I only wish you were here to see it.
Calliope would definitely approve.
She would.
Yes, well, it'll be up to us to pick up the pieces if this all falls apart.
We have to try. What other choice do we have?
So no rules
It's
at all.
hard to picture the idols living without rules.
Or, Medusa. Not that she ever followed the rules.
Medusa has offered to live in the reliquary. Frankly, I think she's relieved. As for the others, I suppose they'll have to answer to mortal authorities now.
These authorities. Do you think we could ask them about Hephaestus?
I don't see why not.
I have some
I have a
ideas.
few thoughts as to how you could go about revealing yourselves.
I was hoping you might.
If there's time, we could prepare a campaign.
Something online, maybe.
The idols would be stars before you know it. If you're famous enough, there's only so much that can be done to you.
Now that is a marvelous idea indeed.
Could you all give Grace and I a moment, please?
Okay.
Well, you did it. You survived.
Yeah, right. I wonder if there's an ending where you just genuinely don't figure it out. And get, like,
We did it.
I doubt it, but like,
I would have been lost if you hadn't stood beside me.
I was just trying to do the right thing.
And now you're leading the idols. I'm proud of you.
And I you. You stood your ground with Athena and won. Something no other mortal could ever have hoped to accomplish.
Wasn't like I had much choice, right?
I want you to know that I'm not going anywhere. Whatever
Yeah.
happens when we reveal ourselves, whatever comes, I go where you go.
you better keep true to that. You better.
You have to hide in your dingy apartment.
Oh, I think Oracle prefers to be there alone.
And no lame excuses.
My excuses will be much better. I promise. What do you say, Grace? Ready to face the music one more time?
Always.
I love a DLC. 2 months later, okay. It doesn't. I was expecting it to end just right there. I don't know why. Weird fridge.
Of course you're all here. Why wouldn't you be?
We were waiting for you.
They just showed up. I didn't think you'd mind too much.
How does it feel to be the idol spokesperson appearing on every newscast, reputable and otherwise?
I'm exhausted.
The Oracle has been keenly following your progress. She records every appearance, every interview. She may be your biggest fan.
The way she talks, you'd think she never doubted who you were.
Well, at least she's been of great help to your online campaign.
A lot's been going on here, too. You want to hear the goss?
Let's see. Who can we ask you about? Let's ask you about Apollo.
I'd like to know what you've been up to, Apollo.
Other than whining like a sad puppy every moment that you've been away?
I haven't been... Well, all right. Maybe just a little. But mostly, I've been taking charge of the idols remaining at Olympus, helping them ease into life with the mortals.
Makes sense with Apollo.
It's incredible that so many of them haven't so much as stepped a foot out of the building since they got here.
Really?
Every day he parades about the city with idols in tow like frightened ducklings, showing them how the world works.
But Apollo barely knows how the world works.
Well, that's what makes it funny. It's the blind leading the blind.
I've also been tidying up the beach house, finding the Oracle a new place to live.
A new place to live? Why?
Because he wants to live with you, dummy. It's so romantic.
I was going to say that myself. Later, when you were finished and back for good.
That sounds
I really
great.
like that idea. Assuming you've hosed the entire place down a few times.
I'm in charge of the renovations. I'd have preferred to burn the entire place down and start over, but
It's quite livable now that Persephone's had her way with it. We can talk about this more later.
Ask about Aphrodite and Eros.
Is there any word yet on Aphrodite and Eros? They left the city a while ago.
Eros sent word, yes. Aphrodite has started a spiritual retreat in the mountains?
let's call it a cult.
Okay.
Whatever it is, he says it's been helping her. Being the goddess of love to the world once more has at last brought her peace.
Isn't she at all concerned about, being captured by mortals again?
Hence why she surrounded herself with only those who shower her with adoration.
As I recall, sister, you also headed several cults.
Oh,
across
that's
the
right,
centuries.
she did.
The
Aphrodite
Eleusinian
did.
mysteries weren't about shoring up my ego, Apollo.
What about Venus? Did she go with them?
The mortal? I don't believe so. Last I heard, she opened a gallery.
She
Aphrodite's
went into
become a
art?
patron.
That's nice.
Venus has painted most of the idols. I sat for her last week, in fact. It's made her rather successful.
Hecate and
What about
Asterion.
Hecate and Asterion? Are they still at the reliquary?
Hecate leave the reliquary? I'd sooner believe the sun would go out.
Oh, you should see them, Grace. They are so cute. Asterion dotes on Kate day and night. He even wrote his own song to serenade her.
Oh, that's adorable.
Did you just call her Kate?
Am I doing it now? I am, aren't I? I've been around them a lot.
You are turning into quite the fixture there, Freddy. Hecate talks about you as if you were her apprentice.
Please, I wouldn't go that far. Did you really say that?
Not in so many words, but she did mention it was time to pass on her arcane knowledge.
A sorceress muse. That'll
Oh
certainly
my
be
god.
new.
That's a badass concept. Please. Please. There should be a sequel where you get to, like, select a vague ending. Like, did you say Freddy? Yes, no. Did Asterion and Hecate fall in love? If yes, you play as Freddy, who is a sorcerer muse. That would be amazing. Like, it would be complex, considering there's so many fucking endings, and it would probably be, twice the length it took for them to make this game. God, I don't even know what it would be about, but I just want more of a roleplay musical. Ask about Medusa.
And Medusa? I take it she's no longer at the reliquary.
Medusa is with me at the moment. You did promise her my help.
Oh, how's that going?
It was difficult at first. She confessed something about Artemis, which I had long suspected but could never prove. I was
Oh, she killed Artemis?
upset. I then realized it was more Athena's fault than Medusa's. So, I recruited Athena to help work on removing the curse.
Okay.
And now?
We're making more headway than I expected. If Athena had ever really tried, I suspect this could have been done long ago.
Athena having no pity? Oh, shocking.
At any rate, she's excited by the possibility. She insisted on paying me back by cleaning my house. The Oracle was thrilled.
Athena.
Has anyone heard about Athena? It's been a while.
I have. She left the city, as she felt uncomfortable with all the attention on the idols.
Terrified, you mean?
It was more that mortals expected the goddess of wisdom to have sage advice, and she no longer trusts her judgment.
Nor should she.
You don't still worry about her, brother, after all she's done?
I think of her off in the far north, living alone in the wilderness, punishing herself until the end of her days. I know it's her own choosing, but it seems like such a waste.
Ask about Hermes.
Is Hermes still around? I'm surprised they're not here with the rest of you.
Well, we've barely seen them of late.
I see them online all the time. They're a big hit. Their videos are hilarious.
Hermes has been busy. They've become a social media darling, or so the Oracle tells me.
The truly amusing part is that they're not even trying to be famous. They simply can't help it.
Hermes likes to people please, it's true.
And they get a lot of free shoes and concert tickets.
Hopefully it won't backfire on them.
Hermes being a
Fame is
professional
double-edged
YouTuber.
sword.
Hermes lives a charmed life.
I love that.
Never fear.
Well, it's odd seeing their face on so many billboards, but I agree. Let Hermes have their fun.
Bro, literally Hermes was like, hello world, I exist, and everyone was like, you, yes, just yes. And now he's
What about
famous.
Pan? I haven't seen him since the trial.
True, I haven't.
No one's seen him.
Should we be worried? It is Pan, and what he does will reflect on us all.
He's probably off fleecing widows out of their pensions as we speak.
Pan is harmless.
Mostly harmless.
As far as I can tell, he did regret his involvement in Calliope's death. He'll lay low. At least for a time.
He'll be back with some new scheme to make us all groan.
You're not wrong.
Persephone, what are you doing?
How about you, Persephone? Any big changes?
Not yet, though I may be selling the club very soon.
Really?
The underworld? Why?
I don't need a substitute for the real thing. That's all it ever was, and I'm fine with having neither. That said, I've been itching for a change.
Words cannot express how mad I am, because she literally agreed to give up the throne, and then I break it, and she's like, you had no right! And I was like, okay. Also, we have a lot of the things. I'm just, before this continues, I'm gonna, if you want, I'm gonna scroll through these slowly so you can read them all. Pause whenever you want to read them. Those two, scroll, whoa. Oh shit. Whoa, what the fu- Whoa! What the fuck? Okay, never mind. It's freaking the hell out.
I believe it's time to move on to something else.
Do we get to know what that something else is?
No, you don't. I came by to give you all my regards, such as they are. After this, you likely won't see me for quite some time.
You will be missed, sister. More than you'll ever believe.
Ask about Freddy.
What about you, Freddy? How's life as the new last muse?
It's fine. I mean, I don't have to run around solving my own murder, so...
Yet. You need to get your powers under control, Freddy.
I can't help it. I've always loved the idea of people suddenly breaking out into choreographed song and dance. It just happens.
Yes, but it's happening all the time. On the streets.
It happened at a funeral?
Freddy, it even happened at a funeral.
What can I say? I have a morbid sense of humor.
Immortals will only find it amusing for so long. There have already been complaints.
Okay, I'll try. Being the muse is just so much fun.
I was more wondering how you felt about it. Before the trial, you...
It's okay, Grace. No, it really is.
A
Being the muse
funeral
is
fucking
wonderful.
musical number. I
Just,
want to see
take some
that.
time getting used to it.
I want to see a funeral musical number. The owl! Oh wait, we're seeing Grace with all the gods. We have Grace with the Oracle, with Eros. We just have a photo of Asterion. We have Persephone. We have Pan. We have Olympus up here, I think. We got Apollo. We got Hermes, I think this is. Venus, Freddy, Medusa down here. And we got the owl. Just the owl. She's just pointing at it, and I love that.
I still can't believe it's all over.
Oh, it's scarcely over, Grace. Now that you've toppled the castle, it's barely just begun.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Come on, Grace, we both did. And it was amazing.
Perhaps we should leave you alone, Grace. You must be tired from your trip.
Perhaps a round of drinks at the Underworld, in Calliope's honor.
I'd like that, actually.
If you don't mind, you both go ahead. Grace and I will meet you there.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Something on your mind, Apollo?
You, Grace. It's always you.
Take my hand for a minute. Let's stop and breathe for a moment. There's so much to like. Now I've opened my eyes, finally stepped into the light. Wouldn't you know it was here the whole time? The courage we need to be joyful is something we'll build over time. I now know it's true, the answer is you. And I will be here for the ride. Yes, I will be here for the ride.
Oh, I love this. This is adorable.
Even if I'm here for a short time, I'm not the muse anymore.
And we'll do it all in a short time. What else are the years for? The courage we need to be joyful is something I'll help you find. No matter where we go, you'll have me know. And I'll hold your hand all the while. The courage we need to be joyful is something we'll build over time. No matter what we do, the answer is you. I will be here for the ride. Yes, I will be here for the ride.
Oh my god, yes. Hell yeah! You successfully romanced Apollo. You found love with Apollo. Yeah! I wonder if that song is different because I gave up my powers to, Freddy. Like, would that be different if Freddy stayed dead and never came back as the last muse? Jeez, this game is... We have a lot of songs. Adrift, The Course Isn't in Chord, I Can Teach You, Phantom Pains, Challenging the Queen, Old Wounds. I don't remember that one. You and I, Here for the Ride, Let's Have This Dance, Cast a Spell, The Ritual, Looking to Me, The Throne, It's Time, Adrift, If Only, Trial, If Only, Reprise, You and I, Reprise, Here for the Ride, Reprise, Let's Have This Dance, Reprise, everything. Everything? What's everything? Because that was the Here for the Ride reprise. What was everything? Wait, is that if you don't romance anyone? I didn't even think of that. Because I'm assuming if you romance a character, they ask the others to leave, and they alone stay with you. But if you don't romance any of them, I'm assuming that's where the song Everything comes in. Oh my god. God, this game has so much replayability, I'm not even gonna lie. The story... I'm assuming the story stays the same, but the songs and little things that build up change. Like, think about it. You could do the whole game and only change the fact that you fail to get, what's her name? Fail to get Hecate and Asterion together. That'll create a ripple. Because you ask Asterion to stand with you. You ask Medusa to stand with you. So what if there's no one who will... Mr. Steal Your Girl! Sorry! I looked up for a split second as this list of names came up, and I think these are supporters from back when it was called Chorus, when the game was just called Chorus, because it's old. And I see Mr. Steal Your Girl. Wow, I didn't realize how many people supported this game. I'm assuming these are all from when it was called Chorus, because it used to be called Chorus originally, if you know nothing about the game, because I didn't even know that until recently. This was an amazing game. I totally recommend you play it for yourself. Just pick whatever you feel's right. Or if you want to see something that maybe I didn't show, do that instead. Because there's apparently, the flowcharts are so complex. Because how it works is it depends on whatever you pick the first time. It'll pick a base thing. And then flowcharts later from that have that in the center in a branching color for the original. And it's so complex. I've seen some of the flowcharts and it's just insane. Well, I've seen like one of the flowcharts, but it looks so convoluted just for like a few selections. And it's wild to think each one of those is different lyrics or a different song. And it's just thinking of how many possibilities there are to combine. It makes it wild. I really like this game, actually. I'm glad I played it. I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I played it. I love the characters. I love the story. I love the music too. God, I would have loved more of this. Just a sequel, a prequel, a DLC. I don't care. I just want more. Like, this is amazing, honestly. And what's really good is you can have 3 game slots. Like, look at this. Oh, right, this is from what I did with my friends. Because I was, like, showing it to them. Like, a different friend group from the one I mentioned a while ago. So, yeah. And it's a really good game. I totally recommend you get it. Like, you play it yourself. This was an amazing game. I'm actually glad I even got to record it today, because classes were delayed, so yeah. And my ears are back to working, so I'm just so happy. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this. Yeah, I'm cutting this off now, because we're almost at an hour 50. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Well, not even of Stray Gods. It'll probably be back to In Sound Mind. So I'll see you all in the next episode of In Sound Mind, or whatever I do next.